Demsey the Tower McKean. And his opponent across the ring in this co-main event, he is the defending champion, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He comes to the ring wearing black with white and weighed in officially at 249.1 pounds. Hailing from Chatham, Kent, England, he had a stellar amateur career, and now at age 19, he is undefeated as a professional with 10 wins, 8 of those 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the reigning and defending WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Moses Itauma.
Great reception for Itauma. Demsey McKean, a huge man, stands 6'6" and towering over the referee Bob Williams, who about now will give his final instructions.
Gentlemen, this is for the WBO and WBA Intercontinental and International titles. When I say box, you box. When I say break, you break. Obey my commands at all times. In the event of somebody getting knocked down, you go to the furthest neutral corner until you get further instruction. Touch gloves.
Bob, one of the key figures of the London Ex-Boxers Association, making those instructions there in a slow and deliberate sort of manner. I think both of them would have got the message very clearly.
Round one. Yeah, I have to agree with you there, John. It was delivered very, very slowly. And I'll tell you something else, you won't get very slowly in here with these two. This is going to kick off from the opening bell.
Two of them southpaws, both of them can punch. McKean gave a very good argument to Filip Hrgovic in his last fight at the O2 Arena on the Joshua Helenius undercard, but he hasn't fought since. That's 16 months ago. Itauma catches him with a solid right-hand lead and beat the big Australian to the punch there and rocked back his head. He's some 3.5 inches shorter, Itauma, but he's got mobility on his side, and he'll be looking to produce power shots from the very early stages here.
Yeah, he certainly has got mobility, and he's using that right now, isn't he? Moving around the perimeter of the ring. Demsey McKean walking forward, and you say 3.5 inches, but John, I think there may be more than that. He looks extremely tall, towering over Moses Itauma. But Itauma using his speed early here.
Well, he grew up playing rugby, Demsey McKean, and I can only assume from the look of him that he was a rather formidable second row. Anybody who follows rugby will know exactly what I mean if you can't actually see him. Oh, he goes down. Good left hand from Itauma, and in the first round he's put him down. It was a left hand into the side of the head, and how well has McKean recovered? It could be that Itauma is heading for another quick fire win here. Right hand to the body, looking for more headshots, and McKean stumbles to the ground. He's all over the place in there, and it was the speed of Itauma as well as the power. And one more big shot. There it is, another big left hand. He's down. He won't get up from that, surely. He's bravely trying to struggle up, but Bob Williams is going to have to take a very close look at this, and it's been waved off. The corner men are in there. McKean is counted out, and another quick fire win for Moses Itauma. And what a talent this boy is. He took out a highly rated heavyweight there and made him look like an absolute novice.
Speed, accuracy, timing, power, all there for Moses Itauma. Highly talented as the next guy to take the heavyweight reign, to take the baton from this current crop of heavyweights. Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk topping the bill here this evening. We've got Anthony Joshua and all the others there. Daniel Dubois, a young one coming through. But guess what? This kid looks the most dangerous, most explosive of them all. And 19 years of age.
Isn't Ben Davison doing a great job bringing this kid through?
Yeah, so is Francis Warren, so is Frank Warren. Before you came out here this week, John, Spencer and I were arguing all week, and I was with Frank Warren as well, about there's something very special about Itauma that they may not be able to hold him back. He's got so much speed, so many angles, so much IQ already in the ring. I think they're going to struggle to hold him back. He's so dangerous. All the current big heavyweight names talk about how brilliant he is to spar with, what he produces. I really do think he'll be a world champion within 12 months.
He could become the quickest world champion of them all.
We could if he does it in 5 months' time, but that isn't going to happen. But the thing is about him, I don't think they're going to be able to hold him back for long. And this was, Frank Warren was telling us yesterday, wasn't he? This was a step up.
Absolutely. Listen,
it was a test.
Listen, it's always going to be difficult to hold him back, but I also had that conversation with Frank Warren yesterday saying, yes, but he's a 19-year-old kid. If you remember a young Mike Tyson who had 19 fights in his first year, this is about development, Gareth, about taking your time. This kid is special. He's going to be, not if he's going to be world champion, he is going to be world champion. Don't rush it. Don't talk about rushing it.
We've just watched replays of the two knockout punches that put him down. The second one was a clubbing sort of shot. The first one, which absolutely detonated on the big Australian's chin, would have floored anybody, and I mean anybody.
So I think what I agree with you on is moving him slowly, but matching him properly. Like
that was a proper match, mate.
Do you remember?
That was a proper match.
But do you remember Frank Warren saying a couple of months ago that he'd let Moses in with Joseph Parker?
Yeah, but you don't want to put him in with Joseph Parker right now. You're going to be looking on around that British scene. That's where he needs to be now. You know, you're looking at David Adelaide's, them sort of people. This kid needs to be progressed right because he has the potential to be an absolute superstar. So you don't rush that. You take your time with it, build it. And that's what he needs to do. Yes, there's an argument you going, well, he'd knock Anthony Joshua out right now. Maybe the case, but once you're there, you've got nowhere to go. You've got nowhere to go back. And then you put yourself in a position. He's only 10 fights in, 19 years of age. Take your time and appreciate what we've got. Something very, very special that is going to become a world heavyweight champion. It's about timing.
It's a very special guy. It's a very special moment for him to do this on a Riyadh season card, Jim.
Amazing. I notice, guys, he's not 20 for a few days yet. I mean, he's still a kid, but he's got everything ahead of him. Of that, there is no doubt. He was born in Slovakia and then came to this country not long after that. But, I mean, honestly, he has left everybody in this place somewhat open-mouthed.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 1 minute 57 seconds of round number 1. Your winner by way of technical knockout, still WBO Intercontinental and new WBA International and Commonwealth Silver Heavyweight Champion, Moses Itauma.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.